Welcome to the live, everybody. This is your girl, Laker Girl. We're going to do a show to honor Kobe and GiGi. Whoever wants to come on the show, the link is in the comments. Please like, share, and subscribe. Again, the link is in the comments. Whoever wants to come on the show, we're going to do a show to honor Kobe and GiGi. If you'd like to come on, the link is in the comments. Please like, share, subscribe. Again, the link is in the comments. Whoever wants to come on and honor Kobe and GiGi today. Like, share, and subscribe, please. If you guys are new,
What up? What we doing? What we doing? What we doing?
we're just starting the show. We're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it like a 30-minute show to honor Kobe and GiGi.
All right, so we are talking about our favorite moment. Are we talking about what he meant to us? Um, okay, this one I'm gonna say before we start. I did a video about the numbers situation with
Mm-hmm.
Kobe, Joel Embiid, and um, who was that? Carl Anthony Towns, and
Mm-hmm.
y'all should see that. It's a short. It's crazy with numbers now. Luka Doncic just scored 73 points tonight on the fourth year anniversary of Kobe's death, right? What is seven minus three? Seven minus three is four. Numbers work. Look at that. Look at that. It's all lining up. Everything surrounding Kobe, everybody's, scoring these points. Everything adds up to Kobe Bryant. In my opinion. Like, I don't know if y'all saw it. I did a short on the numbers with Kobe Bryant, Joel Embiid, and Carl Anthony Towns. Now, on the fourth year of his death, you got Lucas scoring 73. If you subtract three from seven, what you get? You get four.
Yep.
Happened on the fourth year of the basketball guys are on Super Saiyan mode. I'm telling
What up,
you. What's
Liquor?
going on, big baby?
Yeah, I was gonna say, Kobe Bryant, bro, is in these players as spirit, bro. Like Joel Embiid, 70, Karl Anthony Towns, 62, Devin Booker. So on Kobe's 4-year anniversary and passing, it's like I'm telling you, Kobe's at these arenas in spirit. You know,
Yeah, man, it's almost great to see. Usually, I would say like this is scary or this is crazy, but this is great to see, man. Like, long live Kobe.
yep. And DeMar DeRozan said this on his Twitter account. Someone will break that 100-point record before the season is over.
I wouldn't doubt it. If everybody's just scoring 70 and 60 points is all easily, they could, score. I'm surprised nobody else that scored past 81.
You know who
Like
got
in
close?
this day and age.
You know, I think I don't know. It's gonna. I don't know. I want to see the not no. I want to see LeBron break it. Not the 81, but get up there like 79 or 76.
Yeah. I think they said Luka Doncic became the 10th was like the 10th player to score in the 70s in NBA history.
Yeah.
Uh, that'd be great. That'd be a great thing to add to your legacy if you was to win a ring. Just
Yep.
if you could add a championship to that, or at least a few MVPs and a finals appearance. Luka can go down as a Hall of Famer. I also made a video on Luka not too long ago. I didn't like how he acted, but that's neither here or there. This stream is about Kobe Bryant. Are you gonna start, Laker girl? What up, Kool Aid?
Salute Kool-Aid.
What up,
My
cool?
You
favorite,
know,
what I could say is my favorite memory of Kobe is when he scored 81 points. And may he rest in peace. This is a hard day for me because I was a big Kobe fan. May him and GiGi rest in peace in the seven others. And the last thing I gotta say, I'm glad that the Lakers are honoring him to get in his statue because Staple, even though it's crypto, Staples Center will always be the house that Kobe built.
yes, ma'am.
Yep. My favorite Kobe Bryant moment is when he followed me on Twitter. No, oh no.
That was a hell of a moment for you, big baby.
Yeah, it was. He followed me on Twitter, and we had a conversation. Like on social media standpoint, that's one of my highlights of my social media career. But overall, just Kobe's work ethic, just Kobe Bryant in general with his desire to will to win, dominate on every night. Just 81 points, 62 and three quarters. Him hitting the game winner against Portland. We pump fake twice over Ruben Patterson. Hitting the game winner against Portland to send the Lakers to the number one seed. So just every moment that there's so many good Kobe Bryant moments. It's very hard, but that's up there with them beating Boston, him jumping on the score table. So it's like so many great moments.
My favorite. See, it's hard to choose one, but I'm gonna separate it right now. I'm gonna say my favorite Kobe Bryant play and my favorite Bryant moment. Um, my favorite Kobe Bryant play was I believe it was the playoffs. When I said this numerous times, when he got that and one dunk on Steve Nash, when he dunked on Steve Nash and got the and one, he kind of like kneed him in the face when he dunked the ball. I hated Phoenix back then. I still hate Phoenix now. And that was like my favorite play right there for Kobe Bryant. Now my favorite moment is when he finally got over the hump to beat the Boston Celtics in the 2010 NBA Finals. That right there was the highlight of my it was a highlight of my time being a Lakers fan because I witnessed us losing against the same Boston Celtics team in 2008. So once we, got over the hump and got the title in 2010, that's like my favorite Kobe Bryant moment because in my personal opinion, if you want to be a Laker great or go down as a Laker great, you have to get an NBA championship over the Boston Celtics. Period. Um, that is cement you. That is cement you in like the Lakers Mount Rushmore. That is definitely cement you. Um, I wish Shaq was around to be a part of that, but unfortunately, you know how things go. Um, but yeah, that's my favorite Kobe Bryant play and my favorite Kobe Bryant moment. Um, rest in peace to everybody that was on that helicopter. I really wish that we could have watch Gigi grow up because I know by her having the coach and the dad and Kobe Bryant, she would have been a great basketball player in college and in the WNBA. I knew she would have did it because she would have had the same mentality as her father. Now it would have been a whole bunch of pressure on her. Trust me, it would have. But I think she would have overcame it. I think being around her dad has, would have taught her the Mamba mentality, and she would have been doing big things. She was on pace to go to UConn as far as college. I believe so. I believe she was going to go to UConn when she reached the college level. So I do appreciate all the memories I had of watching Kobe Bryant. I watched him twice in person, and I watched him for all his 20 years in his career. I would say my favorite Kobe was the number 8 Kobe. That was like the most fun one to watch to me, in my opinion. Of course, the number 24 was more disciplined and became more of a post threat and a shooter. But the number 8 Kobe, to me, in my opinion, was the he was quicker on his feet. His defense was more on lockdown. He was more athletic, um, and he was very fun to watch. Um, question, Laker girl.
Yes,
Um, what is your favorite Kobe? Kobe on the road or Kobe at home? What was your favorite Kobe to watch?
I would have to say my favorite Kobe would be the Kobe at home because everything he did, he would have the crowd into it.
You're right. You're exactly right. I agree with you. With that. As far as your pick goes, my personal favorite was watching Kobe on the road because I used to like to see him shut the crowd up. Like to me, it's nothing like lighting up Staples Center. I know. Trust me. I know. I love to see the roar of the crowd back then when everybody was actually watching the game. Where he had Staples Center on his feet numerous times, but where you can go into like a Madison Square Garden, or where you can go into uh the Boston Garden, or where you can go to somewhere like anywhere and just get the crowd to shut up because you torturing their team. That was like my favorite Kobe to watch. Like I used to love watching Kobe on the road, like because Kobe was so lethal that he will be just doing what he wants to do and get to his spots. He was just a real deal, man. He was just a real deal, and in my honest opinion, he is the greatest basketball player I've ever watched. Um, Second was Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was great in his own right. That's why he's number 2 on my list. But I believe as far as skill, just because he was more of a student of the game, he learned so much. I believe Kobe Bryant, to me, in my personal opinion, is the greatest basketball player that I ever watched. Um, I will truly miss him as a Lakers fan. I will truly miss him as a Kobe Bryant fan. And I always looked at Kobe Bryant as a distant big brother. So once he left the world, it's like I felt empty for a minute. So that's basically all I got to say about Kobe Bryant.
I would have to agree. Yes, I will miss him. I will miss him as a Kobe Bryant fan. And yes, one thing I got to say, I've got to witness him play a couple of times in preseason where they used to come down here where I live in Fresno, California. And then I got to witness him play against the Warriors. And yes, number 8 was my favorite Kobe number. And he will be missed. He will be missed. But I'm glad that the Lakers are honoring him by him getting a statue outside of crypto.
Yeah, it's about time. I mean, it's about time. I mean, Shaq got his statue, and we all know Shaq was the big brother of Kobe Bryant. He uh he mentored Kobe along the way. He was one of the ones that had his back in his Lakers tenure. Um, so it's time for little brother, time for Kobe Bryant to get his, and I think Kobe might be the last Laker to get a statue for a while. Um,
Yeah, I totally
I
agree.
don't,
I think he might be the last one to get one for a while.
yeah, because I don't think, I don't think we're gonna give LeBron James one. Um,
Uh,
I think maybe Pau Gasol, because Pau Gasol played a role in winning two championships here.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. I think if anybody else besides Kobe gets a statue, I think Pau Gasol deserves a statue. And honestly, I think I think Pau Gasol also deserves to have his jersey retired.
I thought he had a jersey retired already.
Oh, oh no, no. Yes, correct. Sorry, my correction. He does. He does. He does have he does have his jersey retired.
And he deserved it because he was like he was like the best big man since Shaq, that we had. I had high hopes for Andrew Bynum, but at times he was, injury prone and immature. But when he did play, he was great at what he was asked to do. But and not Andrew Bynum, but Paul Gasol, to me, in my opinion, was the best big man we had since Shaq, and he deserved to get his jersey retired. Now, I believe if Anthony Davis stays on the right path and at least have a good like a good next 5 to 6 years, or however long his contract is. If he lives up to his contract, should I say? If he lives up to his contract, at least bring home another ring, or at least lead the Lakers to the NBA Finals. He's going to
Mhm.
get his jersey retired eventually.
Yeah,
Um,
I see.
because it,
I definitely see. I see AD getting his number retired, getting his jersey retired in the Raptors. I do. I see. I could see it. And I also
yeah,
think that some of the former Lakers that played with Kobe should have this retired. I think honestly with Fisher, I think Fisher deserves his jersey retired.
I've been saying that for the longest. Like his number keep getting tossed around. Like now Vanderbilt got it.
Yeah,
Um, it just seemed like since he retired, like that number two been bouncing around, just like that number 17 been bouncing around. Everybody, it seems like everybody uses number 17 nowadays. So um,
welcome, welcome Eric.
it's like you can't. What up, Eric?
Um,
And I think if anybody else, I don't. I think Robert Ory deserves his retired too.
Yeah, it's very disrespectful to not have number five and number two retired. You know how many times Robert Ory saved us? You know how many times Derek Fisher hit clutch shots for us?
mhm.
Fisher earned all five of his championship rings.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, he did.
And Robert Ory earned all seven of his. I mean, he earned the three he got with us
Yes.
without a doubt.
Just, mhm.
'Cause I didn't, like I said, I've seen Robert Ory save us a lot of games,
Yep.
Yes.
hitting big shot after big shot after big shot. Him and Derek Fisher were two of the non-superstars that I've trusted taking the last shot.
Yes.
Mhm.
Them two, and I would say Sasha. Sasha was good at taking the last shot too.
Yes.
But what you got to say about Mr. Kobe Bean Bryant, Mr. Eric?
Yeah, Eric. What do you have to say?
Um, And I think I was hanging out with my family. It was Chinese New Year. Um, when all this happened, but that it was a complete shock. Um, to celebrate Chinese New Year that day and to hear something tragic at the same time, it just hits different than anything else that I've heard about. Um, I mean, I still remember the 60-point game at the last game of his career. Um, the 81-point game against Toronto. Um, he pretty much went to 7 NBA finals in the 2000s. Had to go through the Spurs, the Sacramento Kings, the Portland Trail Blazers. I mean, those were some tough series, and he basically took over a lot of fourth quarters against those teams in the playoffs. Um, I mean, yeah, he had Pau Gasol in 2000, 2008, 2009, and 2010. And went to three finals and wound up being 2-1 at the end of the decade of the 2000s. I mean, yeah, he had a terrible injury in 2013 and was never the same after that. I mean, it's just. I mean, he continues to be one of the best competitors in the game on both ends of the floor. And man, it still hits different, even though it's been 4 years.
It does hit
Um,
different. I remember the day I was watching Sports Center and I looked at the TV, and when I heard the news, I was devastated.
yeah, I didn't believe it at first either. Um, thought it was like one of those, you know, I mean, it's like one of those TMZ reports, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's like you just don't know until you really have to look at the TV to see it for yourself.
Salute, Bree, love sister.
It's a little break. Yeah, I was at work at the time when I found out.
Mhm.
I was in my trailer stacking up some boxes at the time, and one of my coworkers came up to me and said, "Hey, Kobe Bryant just died?" I was like, "Nah, he didn't." Because
Mhm.
people at my job was always playing. I was
Yeah.
like, "No, he didn't." And he showed me the article. I'm like, that article fake.
Yeah, the
And then
TMZ one. Yeah.
yeah, because they were saying Rick Fox was on the helicopter and all that.
Yeah.
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 Um, I was like, that article fake. And I
Mhm.
Googled it and I still didn't want to believe it.
Yep.
And then I went to go watch the news in the break room when the news was reporting it. I was like, I just broke down, man. And then what made it even more sad was I was like, well, you know what? Um, at least we still have his daughter to grow up and fill his shoes. But then I found out she died.
Yeah.
I was like, wow. I cried that whole day. Like I had to go home early because I couldn't. Like I was crying like a baby. Like I teared up soon as reality hit. Like as soon as reality hit, I teared up. Like them showing the wreckage on the news just made it worse. I was like, wow, this. It felt like I lost a family member. I watched. I watched Kobe his whole career, like his whole NBA career, should I say? And it's like I grew up with him. He started in the NBA when I was what 13, so I grew up with him. I watched him until he retired in 2016. It was like I lost a family member. It was crazy.
I was 11 years old when he first started his NBA career. I was 11 years old. Hmm.
Yeah, so you know what it's like. It's like you grew. It's like you grew up with him.
Hmm. Yeah.
Like you literally went through puberty watching Kobe Bryant. So you know already.
Hmm.
It's crazy, and it's I feel sorry for the ones that didn't watch Kobe in his earlier career. I mean, you do have a lot of people that didn't see Kobe play in the '90s and the early 2000s. They just caught him on like
Yeah.
his last legs, so they don't know how great he really was.
Yeah, a lot of them were born in the
Yeah.
2000s. Yeah. Hmm.
And then one other thing,
Mhm.
if I may add, I have to say my nephew, he was privileged to meet Kobe when he went to Kobe's camp, and he has a picture of Kobe today, him and Kobe today.
Oh yeah, hopefully he got that framed up.
He
Or
does. He has
you know,
he has it framed up.
yeah, that was very smart.
Yeah.
DJ, what up, man?
What's happening?
Go ahead,
We just
DJ. Give me
talking.
your thoughts on Kobe. Your thoughts on Kobe.
Yeah, appreciate you having me on. I'm actually I'm
Anytime.
live. I'm live right now, so I can't stay long. But yeah, I'm driving to work. But yeah, I told the girl I was gonna try to get on once I leave for work. So I'm always running late. But anyway, oh man. So yeah, Kobe Bryant, man. I mean, it's so much. It's so many things you can say, man. I'm talking about. We all got so many memories of him, man, growing up. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, Kobe Bryant, man. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I, I can y'all hear me?
We
Yeah,
can
I
hear
can
you.
hear you.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
You know,
Um, yeah. So I was a big fan of Kobe freaking Bryant, of course, naturally, just like everybody else who was a
mhm.
Laker fan. And seeing him, how old was I? I was 96. I was at least like what 12, going into high school when he got drafted, right? And
Mhm.
seeing him for the first time, everybody know him as Froby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
I I I ain't gonna lie to you. The first time I saw him, I already knew that this guy was something special. And so I was like, and I could not wait. Soon as I seen him, soon as I seen him, I was like, I have to go watch this brother play in real time. And I was so glad when my pops end up getting playoff Laker tickets. It was him and Shaq playoffs. Okay, this was round. It was the second round in the playoffs. You know how hard it is to get any one of those tickets.
Yeah. Yeah. Hmm.
I bet they were expensive too.
They're at the
Luckily,
phone, right? Yeah.
luckily, my dad won it on a radio show,
Yeah, those were the phone days. Hmm.
and I was man. I'm telling you, bro, because he couldn't make it because he had to work. So when he told me he's gonna give me two Laker tickets to go watch Froby, Bryant, and Shaquille O'Neal in the playoffs. I mean, bro, it was like I didn't need no more Christmas gifts after that. I didn't need no. I don't care about no more Christmas gifts. I'm going to go watch Froby Bryant and Shaquille O'Neal. And when I got there, man, I'm telling you, bro, it was like a kid in the candy store, bro, watching this guy play in real life. In a playoff game, not a regular season, a playoff game. And so that was my best experience when it came down to Kobe Bryant, man. And I'm gonna tell you something right now, man. That I would never ever forget that, man. And that's the only. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. That game right there was pretty much the only game I went to. The only NBA game I went to. I think I went to. I tried to go to some Clipper game when they played the Lakers um, in the regular season, but it was like, it wasn't. I mean, it wasn't even all that. The atmosphere, watching Kobe Bryant, because we already know Kobe Bryant in the playoffs, bro. It's a different. He's a different Kobe Bryant when it comes down to the playoffs. That
Different
Mamba
beast.
mentality comes out in the playoffs big time. Like it's unreal, it's unmatched. So seeing that in real life, man, I was just like, oh my god, man. So that was my best experience with Kobe Bryant. I'm gonna say this too. One more thing I loved about Kobe Bryant, man, was that he was real all the time. It didn't matter what I. One of the best things that I loved about Kobe, and I always say this, one of the best things I loved about Kobe Bryant was honestly his post game interviews, and I said this plenty of times before. His post game interviews was the best Kobe Bryant that I loved because he can't. He it was like his mentality and the way he was never him ever. Like even like off the court. I remember plenty of interviews where people would ask him, Kobe, man, like, hey, you just dropped 50 points. You know what I'm saying? 53 points in a game, and you guys won. You know what I'm saying? It's the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Like round one. Game three, you dropped 53. Like blah blah blah. Yeah, you guys won. Boom boom, whatever. And he seemed unhappy. And they like, what's wrong
Hmm.
with you, man? You know what I'm saying? He was like, and he straight up like, bro, I don't give a damn about that. The job is not done. Did we
Hmm.
did we win the
Facts.
series? We didn't win the series, right? Okay, so I don't care about that.
Hmm.
53 points don't mean nothing if you ain't win the series. We won the game, it's great, but we in the series. I'm trying to win the series.
Hmm.
So I just saying, man, that him just having that type of mentality, like just he's never satisfied until he gets that championship ring. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it just my experience, man. I growing up, man, seeing him every single year, man, it was just great. But like I said, the best moment was when I went to go see him in real time, and that was just insane. I never forget that.
Yeah, man. Going to I've never been to a Lakers playoff game, but I did have the chance to see Fro Kobe play in person. It was great. It was when we were still in the Great Western Forum.
Yeah,
The first time I seen him with the Afro. It was great seeing him in person. Just when I tell you, I was like sitting like maybe 10 feet behind him. And when I tell you this dude at his age was so focused, like me and my cousin was screaming his name. He would not turn around. He would not flinch. He would not do nothing. His eyes was on that game. Like, and I was like, yeah, I'm glad he's a Laker because he's focused. He's gonna get us a championship one day. I was saying this as a kid, and I was like, man, we got one. We got one. Kobe is not the type that's gonna let anything distract him from his goal. Everything like Lakers and Five was saying, because all them interview questions, oh, you scored 50, that's a distraction. He's not gonna be happy about that. He's all about winning. Even at a young age, he was all about winning. He always had that instilled in his mentality, and that's what I loved about him. And if you're gonna have a superstar you paying that much money to, make sure you get one that's about winning and not just about getting that next paycheck. And that's one thing I did love about Kobe Bryant. I'm glad he played for us. I'm glad Jerry West made that trade to Charlotte to acquire him. so, so shout
big
out to
facts.
Jerry West. Um, Probably one of the best trades ever as far as the Lakers go. Shout out to Jerry West. Um, yeah,
Yeah.
man. Honestly, like I said before, before Kool Aid take the stage, I just want to ask all of y'all. Well, I already asked Laker Girl. What is y'all favorite Kobe? 24 or 8?
Like I said before, DJ name came on. My number 8 is my favorite Kobe. Always will be.
Okay. I know mine is number 8.
Um,
Mine is 8 just because I saw him in real time.
Hmm.
Mine is number 8 as well. You know what I mean? People don't understand. When Kobe was wearing, I can just tell you one thing. When Kobe was wearing that mother loving number 8 on his back, nigga, he was a monster. All right, he was a straight demon because we already knew what the type of timing that Kobe was on. We already knew, and that was a young Kobe, so proven and so eager to prove himself that he belonged in the league. You know what I'm saying? So I said number 8.
Yeah, I think it's
hey, this is the toughest question. I keep on going back and forth. Um, I'm going to go 24 because he went through the most adversity wearing 24. Um, and these were the years that he didn't play with Shaq that he won 2 titles. Um, and it's also the fact that he played after he tore his Achilles, which which a lot of players wouldn't do um, if they tear it back in the old days. Um, I'd probably go with 24.
that was actually a great point because he did. Crazy thing is he did go to 3 straight finals in both numbers. Um, I wish we could have won that one in '08. I hated losing that one.
Mhm.
Um, I also hated losing the one in '04 because I wanted to
Yep.
really win that one because I can't stand Detroit either. But
Mhm.
one last thing before the people that gotta go leave and before I leave because I'm about to get off in like a couple of minutes so I can cook. I already asked it to Laker girl and I want to know y'all. Um, what is y'all favorite Kobe? The home Kobe or the road Kobe?
The road, Kobe.
Mine is the road Kobe as well. I like when
Mhm.
I like when he like I explained earlier. I love seeing him shut the crowd up.
Yeah.
So I always love watching Kobe on the road.
Yeah,
It's
my
always
answer
hard
was
to
the
win the
home
road.
Kobe.
Big facts. Yeah, I like the road Kobe too, man.
Yep.
You know, when Kobe goes to places like Madison Square Garden or back then the Boston Garden, when
Yeah.
he just go over there and just shut all the crowd up, it's better than to me, in my opinion, it's more intense than having Staples Center on their feet. Like I'd rather hear everybody in Madison Square Garden just shut up because he made a big shot, or everybody in Boston Garden just shut up because he made a big shot.
Yeah.
Or
The
even
the
or even
Palace,
even when on the road, you sometimes it was some games where they were on the road and they was the crowd was screaming MVP.
he
Yes,
got MVP chance in Boston. Remember that?
Yeah,
he
that's what I'm
did.
saying.
Yeah.
That right there, bro. I'm like, oh, what?
No,
We cold
nobody
right now.
gets and nobody gets MVP chance in Boston. Have you seen Boston? Have you been to Boston? You know what I mean? That's the
Man,
type of energy that they give out.
Yeah.
I was like, when was the last Laker to get MVP chance in Boston?
Nobody.
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
Nobody.
I
Oh
don't. Yeah, I
no,
think
no,
Kobe was the only one.
bro.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm gonna do y'all one better. Okay, there's only what I believe myself. I only been to 2 live games of Mr. Kobe Bean Bryant. All right, it was July 18th, 2002 in Harlem at the Rooker Park when he pulled up after winning 3 back-to-back championships, fresh out the summer, while he could have been chilling with Vanessa, drinking margaritas and jumbo juices, while he could have been out there at home watching Caillou. He was up there working in the gym, putting in that work, and provided entertainment for all the fans. You know what I mean? And then the second game that I saw him play was, I believe, uh, I think this was, I forgot what year this was. I know that he was uh damn, I can't remember the. Oh yes, okay. It was the I believe oh 06, oh 07, oh 06, oh 07. Um, yeah, man. It was, it was just an experience, bro. You know what I mean? Because if you hear people talk about Kobe, most of the times, you wouldn't understand, bro. You know what I mean? Especially if you went to go see him play live. The energy, the atmosphere, the whole vibe. You dig what I'm saying? It was non for real. And seeing Kobe. Oh, I'm sorry. My apologies. It wasn't '07. It was that 61 that he had at Madison Square Garden. There's only two times I've seen Kobe went off uh, in front of my own eyes. It was at Rucker Park and it was at the Madison Square Garden. You know what I'm saying? So,
So, question: which one of those moments were more valuable to you as a fan?
oh, for me, uh, what's it called? For me, it would have to be. hmm, it had to be at the Rucker, bro, at the Rucker Park, because I never seen Mr. Kobe Bean Bryant. Outside of work, or outside of his his livelihood. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like you watching Kobe on TV and he's getting ready to suit up and go play. This was just him. You know what I'm saying? In some normal shorts. You know what I'm saying? Powder blue, a powder blue shirt and everything, keychain kick, and he pulled up to Harlem and everything and gave everybody a show when he didn't have to. You know what I mean? He didn't have to do these type of things, especially like I said, coming out of a championship. I think for me, I appreciated that a little bit more because that just shows a lot of the people that paid tickets to watch him play, and or who don't have the necessary fundings to go to even watch a basketball game. He gave them a free show. You feel what I'm saying? And that just shows you a lot about Kobe, as a person. So
Yeah, man. That's the type of players I like as well, man. I think it was kind of it was a thing, especially back in the '90s and early 2000s. Like you would see like basketball players go to like your local gym or your local park and just put on a show. But rarely did you get like the superstars go like to the park and
Yeah.
you know. I think somebody like Kobe was one of the ones that actually did that. I want to say I want to say Kevin Garnett, but I'm not sure. I don't know if he was. I think he used to go to the park, but not regularly. Um, but yeah, Kobe Bryant, man.
Yeah.
I seen him. I seen him salute Detroit. I seen him play twice. Like one of them was a regular game. It was a Clippers home game, but as far as the floor goes, it was a Clippers home
Hmm.
game. But I unfortunately I didn't see Shaq because he was on the bench hurt. So I seen
Yeah.
Kobe play. And but the first time I seen him play was at the Great Western Forum when Magic Johnson had his Midsummer Night's Magic, where he had all the NBA stars around the world. It's like his own version of the All Star game. Basically, he had all the NBA stars around the NBA going up against each other in the 505. It was crazy. I saw Kobe with the Afro. I saw Gary Payton playing when he was still with Seattle. Um, Guys like you know, all them, man. Kobe, like I said, Kobe back then, watching Kobe was unreal. Like the dude was focused, like laser focused. I wish everybody had his mentality, bro. Like I wish everybody cared about winning like he does. I mean, we see that for the most part in Giannis, but I just wish that it was more superstars with that mentality instead of just trying to, you know, uplift. Oh, I scored 70 points, or something that don't even matter.
hey, angry, yeah, excuse me, my fault to cut you off, my brother, but uh, I feel what you're saying because look at a prime example, right? Look at that what's the old boy named Becky with the good hair, Devin Booker. He scored 62 points and lost, right? And they've been
Yeah.
hold on. Let me just flame this man and every other star that came into the league that people want to praise and put on a pedestal and people want to applaud mediocrity. Y'all don't care about losing. That's why y'all hated Kobe. That's why y'all hated his mentality. That's why everybody keep calling him, oh, he wasn't necessarily a person that was, he wasn't even cute. So what, my nigga? This is work. I'm not supposed to
Yeah.
baby your hand
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
There is a time and a place to do that stuff. But like I said, for example, right? People, bro, I've heard people all throughout my life who are NBA fans, and I've heard them say the most egregious things I've ever seen in my life. I heard people say that Carmelo Anthony is a better basketball player than Kobe Bryant. I almost flew out the window, you know what I'm saying, and somersault this nigga in the air. You know what I mean? I almost gave this man a triple kick jujitsu because it's asinine to even say that because you applaud people who are great players, great scorers, but they lack the discipline and mentality that Kobe had, and that's why they can never get over that hump, bro. But people applaud mediocrity. That's why
Mhm.
they can't. That's why people can't appreciate, a so-called Kobe being Bryant, bro. Of course they
Mhm.
can. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, Carmelo Anthony was a great player, an excellent player, but he wasn't Kobe Bryant. He wasn't Kobe
Oh
Bryant mentally.
Lord,
If Carmelo Anthony had the mentality of Kobe Bryant, he probably would have won at least one or two rings.
Yeah.
oh,
Or he would have stayed in.
bro.
Oh, he would have stayed in Denver. He would have stayed.
Yeah,
I mean,
he just cared about the paycheck for the
yep,
most
Mhm.
part.
bro.
Yep.
It's brother, and y'all. There's no. And that's what I'm saying. Like we know how a lot of people, NBA players in the league, their brothers are cool, right? So we know that, for example, we know that like Kobe, LeBron, Melo, individuals like that, they're cool, right? So
Mhm.
you mean to tell me that Carmelo, that a great talent such as as in Carmelo Anthony, can be around the likes of LeBron, Kobe, and other individuals that came into this league, superstars,
Mhm.
and none of that rubbed off on you? Miss me with that dumb crap. I don't want to hear nothing. Saying he was too busy counting his pockets than actually
Yeah.
winning. That's why he
Yeah.
spent most of his time losing because he was a loser, bro. I'm gonna say it because listen, y'all didn't watch Carmelo Anthony play, bro. I watched him. I watched him play throughout his career, especially playing the 7 years at the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? Yes, and Denver as well. Loser, bro. Okay, because he had the wrong mentality, bro, the wrong approach. And for me, I thought that Kobe is your brother, right? And quiet as kept, LeBron's regiment and his training, a lot of that has to do with him picking up advice from Kobe. But Melo didn't do that.
No.
You know what I'm saying? But like I said, you can't compare these things, man. And that's why Kobe's a great one. He's in the ilk by himself, man. You know what I'm saying? So you can't do it.
Mhm.
And I will point out that even though he didn't have Kobe Bryant's mentality, Kobe did come out and say that Carmelo was the gave him the most problems as far as who he had to guard in his career.
Of course. No, no,
Yeah,
no.
I would
Of
say that.
course. Yes. Oh no, because like we said, we know that Melo, like I said, Melo is a great pure scorer, right? You know what I mean?
Yep.
We're not going to deny his talent. We're not doing that, of course. And Kobe recognized that, but he recognized that he was freaking lazy, bro. He didn't want it bad enough, bro. He didn't want it bad enough, bro. That's why you hear Kobe said himself, certain players that he would not play with them because he don't like their mentality, bro. You don't have to be the most skilled, but at least you show him that you want it. We're on the same page.
Hated.
I'm saying
Sacrifice enough to win. Yeah.
that's my thing with it, bro. Great player, bro. I'm saying,
Yeah.
but a selfish and arrogant one too.
Yeah.
So
Big
Yeah.
facts, bro.
Sacrifice
tragically,
enough to win. Yeah.
That's the thing. That's the thing that a lot of people, uh, they get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? When they say that, oh, that nobody wanted to play with Kobe Bryant. You know why? It's because that nigga wanted to win at all costs.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
Yeah,
Like that's what I'm saying. A lot of these players, A lot of these players, bro, they just like, hey man, you look, man, yeah, do I want to win? Of course I want to win, but hey, what about my next contract?
Yo,
You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? Like, come on, you
Sure.
can't. No, man, you need to. I need. Look, Kobe Bryant was like this.
Sure.
Look, I need you. I need to go into war with you. So
yep.
I need you to be a
Yeah.
certain
Yeah.
way. Okay. So I need to train you and mold you to be a certain way to be able to have the mindset that I have so we can win at all costs. I'm trying to win every single. You know what? I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. What Kobe Bryant's what his mindset remind me of was what the hell? Oh my God,
I'm
my
like,
car just ran.
Oh.
There we go.
oh, but
What Kobe Bryant reminds y'all heard that
yeah,
shit?
I heard that in the metaverse. I ain't know. Go
My
to,
car was tripping for a second.
Thought your car about to blow up, man. Be careful.
You know,
it's about to transform on you, my brother. You got to worry about them Decepticons.
I got too excited. I got too excited. but look, okay. But what Kobe Bryant, what his mindset reminded me of, bro, was that I remember when I used to play football, right? And the coaches used to tell me, hey, you don't have to score a touchdown on every single play. Yeah, because that was my mindset. My
Hmm.
mindset was I want to score a touchdown on every single play. I don't give a damn what. I don't care if I'm going up the middle. I don't care if it's 2nd and 1. I don't care if it's 3rd and 20. I'm trying to score every single time. And so the way I used to run was just like that. So when I used to get the ball sometimes, it'd be a play that goes to the right and it'll be nothing there. And I'm like, okay, well, you know what? I forget that. I'm going back to the left. And I'll go all the way back and do a Marcus Allen and go all the way back around to the left. And then all of a sudden that didn't work. Okay, well, I'm going back to the right. Sometimes I will lose 20 yards because I'm going back and forth across the field sometimes because I'm trying to score. And my coach would be like, bro, it's 2nd and 1. Just go, try to get the first down. No, I want to score. I don't give a damn about that. And that's how Kobe Bryant was. Kobe Bryant was, look, I want to win. I don't care about anything else. I'm trying to win. So don't talk to me about your next contract. Don't talk to me about, hey, Kobe, man, we up by 10. It's fourth quarter with 4 minutes left. We got it. No, keep going. Put your foot on their neck. I'm trying
Preach.
to win.
Preach.
So
Yep.
you was a running back.
Yeah, I was running back.
That's why you built like Marshawn Lynch.
Like Marshawn Lynch.
He was just trying not to get fined, bro. That's it. That
Just
was
trying not to
the
get
He was
fired.
trying to get
Shout out to DJ, man.
yeah. That's
On that note, you guys, I'm gonna end the show. You guys got any final takes? I'm gonna end the stream.
yes, I do, Laker girl.
Go ahead.
First off, hit that like button, comment, and subscribe to Laker girl. Saying that's number one.
Hmm.
Number two, recipes to the Black Mamba and GG. And then number three, for all you dirty ass iguanas out there, all right, that want to sit up there and complain and talk bad about the Mamba when your favorite player was a loser. All of
Yeah.
y'all, all of y'all can go home tonight, drink some nice wine, go to sleep, saying
Cheap.
reassess your thoughts and
No,
really think about what you're really saying right now.
you mean the
Right?
cheap wine because they believe in mediocrity. Let's put it
That's
that way.
all it is.
Facts. Preach.
They got the cheap wine.
Laker girl, that's all I can say for now. Cause like I say, on this YouTube scene, I am
Yeah.
limited.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Go ahead, Eric. Give your final take. I'll go last.
Rest in peace to the great one. Um, the team hasn't been the same since he left. They're stuck in mediocrity at this point. And now they need to get their foot on the gas and say, hey, let's get out of the middle. Stay out of it. That's it. That's all I have to say.
My final take is if we want to do good for the rest of this year, we need to bring back those Mamba edition uniforms and
Mm-hmm.
Hell
ball out.
Hell yeah.
Hell
Cause
yeah.
those uniforms were good luck for some reason. They was good luck, and they my
I,
favorite
yeah.
uniforms by far.
Yep.
Facts. And they've been hating on us for that, bro. I still been trying to realize why they're not allowing us to wear those jerseys, bro. Every time you put that jersey on, bro, we turn into super soldiers, my nigga. I don't know what happens. I promise you. But every time you put that jersey on, bro, you know what I mean? It's like to me, it's just the best way to represent purple and gold. You feel me? We gotta represent.
That's it. Represent purple and gold and black and gold. Bring them Mamba editions back.
Yep.
All right, I'm done. I'm done.
My final pick is rest in peace, Kobe and Gigi. Mamba mentality will always be in me. I'm a ride or die Lakers fan until the end. Like, share, subscribe. This your girl, Laker girl. And thank you for everybody coming in to support the honor of Kobe. Go ahead, Angry, give the shout outs. Co-host.
Hold up. I'm gonna shout out everybody on this panel first and foremost, and I'm gonna shout out to everybody that's in the chat, everybody who will be watching the replay. Whether you in the chat, watching the replay on the panel, please hit the like button if you love Kobe Bryant, if you miss Gigi, if you praying for all the family that was victims of losing their loved one that was on that helicopter along with them. Just give a like for all of that. Even if you don't like Laker girl, just put a like up there.
Hold on, wait. Let CJ give his take real quick. don't, don't. Angry, hold on. Go ahead, CJ, give your take.
Listen, Kobe was a mentor to a lot of these players, especially in this generation. He was a mentor to a lot of these players. A lot. It was really just, especially of this generation, is really just him and LeBron. Kobe and LeBron mentored a lot of these players, motivated these players to be where they are today, along with their talent and their work ethic that was inspired from Kobe. That goes back all the way to the Team USA team when Kobe taught all of them how to work. Kobe taught all of them how to, how to have that work ethic when you really want it.
Yeah.
The work ethic you need to go chase a championship and win in this league. And
Really
so,
deep. Mhm.
for me, Kobe was always one of my favorite players. It was really for me, it was Kobe and Bron always. Those my favorite players, other one with AI. But I feel like as far as this generation, this with him and LeBron, I feel like this is their era. This is, they pretty much were in this era. They're the faces of the NBA. But what people seem to forget is that Kobe was also LeBron's mentor. They were best friends. If he was still here today, obviously he's in a much better place now. But if he was still here today, they'd probably be kicking back, drinking wine, and smoking cigars somewhere. So,
Facts.
it's
Kobe.
Kobe, big fact. Uh, but yeah, that's RP to the mom, RP to Gigi, everyone who's on that plane. Unfortunately, the mothers, dads, the kids.
Mhm.
Just so I want them to know that the world misses them, man. But to everyone of their family members that are still here, they're in a much better place now, smiling down on all of it. So that's my take on
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Much love to you, free sisters. Go ahead, Angry, give the shout outs.
Um, I want to shout out to everybody that's not crying. Uh, I know it's a tough day, but you gotta be strong. Be strong. Kobe would not be crying. Kobe wouldn't be crying. I had to learn that.
Yep.
Kobe wouldn't be crying. So just try to find it in your toughness to not shed no tears because we just want look. Only cry when you find out LeBron James is staying another year. That's the only time you can cry. But
Yeah.
I just basically want to I basically just want to shout out everybody that all jokes aside, everybody that came up on here. Shout out to Laker Girl first and foremost for putting on this I want to say service. All doors of the church are open. But yeah, I thank all of y'all. I thank all of y'all for coming. Pause. Um yeah, man, let's
Yeah,
hope
yeah.
for a better there you go. Yeah, yeah. Better let's just hope for a better rest of the season, whether we make a trade or not. Um, let's just continue to fight, man. Do it for the Mamba.
Do it for the Mamba.
2024, baby.
Yes,
2024.
sir.
824. And if you guys have a channel, please follow at Lakers. Please follow at Lakers at 5. Follow at CJ the GOAT and follow at Angry Lakers Fan. This is your girl, Laker Girl, and thank you for coming on. You guys have a blessed night.
Salute.